Jubilants. Here's some fresh Wawa for the baby girls, huh? Yeah. There you go, fresh Wawa Lou. Yeah. Man, child, why you gotta do this to me? Yeah, that's Sabrina Carpenter song. Yeah. It kind of sounds like a 1980s song. What do you say? Yeah, it kind of has that throwback vibe to it. A lot of the today's music has that, like they're trying to make it in the golden classic era, at least of the 1980s. Or it's just that I guess the pop princesses of today, they just borrow heavily from pop of the past in the 1980s, 1990s, during the golden era, the beginning of, at least synthesizer electronic pop anyway. And if you notice that maybe in the old days, some ugly chicks who were great at singing and music will get a chance. Maybe not the Susan Boyles, but, Chrissy Hines wasn't really all that attractive. The ladies in Heart, kind of eh. Yeah. So if you notice, the pop stars of today are real hot. Yeah, they're either hot, sexy, pretty, or cute. Man, that's their main selling point. Katy Perry, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter. She's like a porn bomb. She's like a walking porno, basically. Billie Eilish. Eilish is hot. Yeah, they're all hot. They're all hot, cute, pretty chicks. Some of them are talented, some of them are not. And so, like Ariana Grande, cute, but not really sexy, to me. Just a cutesy girl, a little pretty, little posh girl. Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter's got it all, though. She got the ass, she got the tits, like Katy Perry. Taylor Swift really doesn't have big booby bombs, but she has a nice ass, though. That's for sure. She got that ass for sure. There were 5 sisters. They all had ass. But one had eyes like Jolly Ranchers, like in the Orb song. Yeah, they arrested the crackhead and the drug addict. I think he's in jail, yeah. But the supposed alleged African American car breaker into the car breaker. Yeah, I don't know what his status is right now. So the Afro American, the African American male. Got the coffee going? Yeah. All right. Let's get this bacon cooking. I can't believe it's not butter spray. Yeah. That's the best thing about the Eastern European people when they immigrate to America. They got that wonderful, like, they got the silly accents going on. The way they say stuff like butter, which makes me laugh. Whether they're from Romania, pretty much any Slavic country they come here from, the Ukraine or any kind of Eastern European country usually entertains me if they try to speak the English language. Yeah. What you talking about, Willis? It's the way they pronounce the vowels is like really funny, right? Yeah. Of course, who's the most famous? From Austria, Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course, is the most famous to hilariously have a thick accent, speaking English, a funny accent. You're not sending me to the cooler and shit like that. I'll be back. Funny shit. Oh, my favorite is it Commando where he has the knife and he goes, "Stick around," and maybe laughs on it. Is it Jewtopia? Is it time for Jubilants? Tomorrow, the first 20 hostages, or well, I guess dead and alive, right? So it's 28 dead, and then 20 alive. When the Jew hostages come out, they're gonna say, "Can I get something to eat?" And be like, "Burger King." Yeah, probably the first thing, huh? Or maybe they'll have a traditional. Well, I guess they're supposed to get checked out by the security forces, and then they got to be checked out by the medical, and then they got to be cleared. So I guess who knows? The first stop might be in the hospital just to, get some malnutrition issues taken care of. So they're probably mostly emaciated and probably skeletal in their look. I thought about Jewtopia, but then I was like, well, Jubilants. Yeah. Jubilants, yeah. Jewtopia is like easy. Jubilants is kind of. Just a little bit more outside of the box. Just a little bit more. Jewtopia is like 10. and then bringing it up to 11 was Jubilant. In my mind, anyway. When I said the U.S. announced that they're going to have a Qatari air base in Colorado, I was hoping they were going to bring back Qatari. Got excited for a little bit there. Banu. Banu for two. There you go. Oh. Objective this week. So the middle class is being crippled, by the Biden inflation. From the COVID era, the middle class is getting smashed. Yeah, in this country, the value of the dollar is going down. The debt is going up. $38 trillion, I think. Okay, so this is all bad news. And then China wants to hold the world hostage by rare earth elements, minerals, and metals. What's my favorite of the rare earths? Well, I kind of like that erbium. Erbium? Oh, yeah. That's, Cheech and Chong would like that one. Hell yeah. Some of the most beloved comedians, Cheech and Chong. Can you imagine it's like Cheech Chong is dead or something? Yeah, that'd be a crazy headline. I know it's coming because those boys are like in their 70s, 80s. Yeah. Cheech Marin and Chong are dead. That'd be like a sad day for the whole entire earth. Yeah. A lot of legends are going away. Legends of the past. So, sad. There you go. Man, child, why you gotta do this to me? Yeah, it's like really catchy one, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's got that 1980s retro vibe to it for sure. Yeah, synth pop. It's real catchy, infectious, like COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2, coronavirus. I had to get off from lifting the recliner for my grandma from upstairs to downstairs in the condo, and then of course lifting my grandma on the recliner, off the recliner, into the wheelchair, onto the pod. Yeah. And really, the rotator was really like, oh man. As I said before, the bodies are heavy, right? Yeah. Bodies are heavy. That's why it's better to incinerate them with a bomb. The atomic bomb in World War II, some of those people were entirely incinerated. They were, vaporized is the word for it. Yeah, and so a lot of the people from the Nagasaki and Hiroshima bombs in World War II, they were actually not even any corpses anymore. They were vaporized, and all you saw was the shadow of their bodies. Yeah, I guess that's what I call optimism. Well, yeah, if you get into your 40s, you see a hot young chick like that, Sabrina Carpenter, in fertile age like that, real sexy like that. You're like, ooh, that's a hot chick, Yeah, you're like, oh, that's a hot chick. Yeah, too bad Playboy's still not around, huh? You know, that Sabrina Carpenter Playboy. Ooh, yeah. I'd be like first in line to get the spread. The surprising, like back in the day, the surprising Playboy spread was that LaToya Jackson looked really hot butt naked, and I wasn't really expecting that. Yeah, everybody thought it would have been Janet looking hot butt naked, but LaToya was like really, really, really curvy and everything. She really had it going on. LaToya Jackson, yeah, that was a pretty excellent Playboy. Probably not the most famous one, but. The Texans are taking a break. Yeah, the Houston Texans. And, yeah. Well, Julie, you can get him the last one. We ran out. Okay. So we're going to try to win the Texas two-step lottery for $825,000 this week, and the Mega Millions goes up to $600 million. Yeah. Yeah, the Google trending searches. It's the first time they mentioned the $600 million jackpot for Tuesday. So, at first the media wasn't paying attention, but now they are. As the jackpot keeps going, people keep not winning anything. Basically, is why the jackpot keeps going up. So if I win, if I win the whole jackpot, then I'll share my entire strategy if that occurs, if I'm lucky enough. So, I guess people fear most smart machines these days. I guess they forgot about smart people. That's good. That's good. Actually, I like that society's distracted by robots and shit. Because, well, man, if you're a really smart guy, well, you can maybe be pretty successful then when nobody's looking. So, there's going to be all this attention with artificial intelligence and robotics in the next 5-10 years. And the system is going to be treating human beings like shit, basically. So, especially men are going to be treated like shit because robots will start to do the jobs men used to do. Well, men just traditionally get shit on in society. That's just comes with the territory of being a male in the postmodern society. Speaking of which, a dystopian future that came out 30 years ago, October 13th, 1995. Tomorrow is the 30th anniversary, besides Christopher Columbus celebrations, tributes. But also, it is the 30th anniversary of Strange Days. So I'll be doing a review of that on its 30th anniversary. Yeah, dystopian sci-fi by Catherine Bigelow and James Cameron did the story. About a dystopian future in which people basically live stream themselves doing stuff, and then other people they take a drug to jack into those experiences. So that's what Strange Days is kind of about, a dystopian. So instead of like a drug dealer, Ralph Fiennes is like an experienced dealer. But the rub is that people have to actually go through those experiences for it to be transferred through the Neuralink, I guess they would call it now. But I'm just borrowing that just to kind of explain this movie. Before The Matrix, yeah, probably inspired The Matrix, partially, besides the writings of Philip K. Dick. Texas breakfast. Oh, hell yes. Mm-mm. Had that break festival, baby. And you don't even have to go to IHOP. Damn, man. I'm making y'all stew too, don't worry. Yeah, do I have to like buy a biography of Hulk Hogan? Well, it's kind of like, I don't know. Growing up as a kid in the '80s, I felt like I lived the Hulkamania. You know, so like to me, it's kind of old hat. Yeah, I mean, it might be interesting. I've already like read like the Wikipedia, biography. I've already seen like many interviews and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe something comprehensive might be nice. Something well packaged. Yeah. I'm making y'all's food. Don't worry. What did Travis used to say? Don't even trip. He would say that. That was actually pretty funny when he would say, "Don't even trip." Don't even trip. Yeah, that is kind of an old hat saying as well from the 1990s, like something tripping and stuff. Some Ubonic slang from the Afro Americans. Yeah, tripping. I kind of like that tripping. So it kind of reminds me of like falling, or you're like tripping, like you're tripping the breakers or something. That slang, kind of makes sense actually. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun one. Yeah, kind of a fun slang that the African Americans, I believe, probably created that one. I don't know if white people created it. I don't think so. It doesn't sound like it did. It doesn't sound like something Caucasians would come up with. You be tripping. That sounds more like black people made that. But tripping works, yeah. But Travis he wouldn't say you are tripping. He would say, don't even trip. When we laugh. Don't even trip. It's killing me with that one. Yeah, it was funny. Oh, is that what the guy Penguinzino is famous for saying? Like my butt cheeks and my butthole. He always says that a lot. Yeah, he's getting sued by some people because he showed some live stream of some weather stuff. Yes, two guys are suing him. It seemed like they're suing him like just to take his money. Like they're not like, it seems like an envy sue, looking for like a really wealthy YouTuber to sue and see if they have copyright infringement. And it seems like kind of a bogus lawsuit, like a lawsuit that's born out of jealousy that Penguinzino is so successful on YouTube. All right. Yeah, we're about to have it. We got to cook those eggs first, though, girl. And then you go, girls. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Or is it? No, like Beck Hansen. Like, since we're talking about Beck lately. Getting kind of like, getting the feels for Beck lately, I think, lately. Beck Hansen. So, I like that song. Yesterdays are ending, the Sunday sun. Yeah, I like that song. Sunday sun. Sounds good. Do-do-do. Yesterday's orange and the Sunday sun. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Get the eggs. They're not exactly scrambled. They're more like fried scrambled. There's such a thing. There's like a place in between. Yeah. Like us millennials, sandwiched between two centuries. Yeah. Remembering the glories of the past while marching towards the unknown phantom, which is the future. Oh, well, poo poo. I did not even top these bad boys up with a. Oh, okay. All right. Let these cool off for my doggies. Hey, now let's be patient. Don't be hasty. Like the ants from the Lord of the Rings. If you remember that. Okay. Don't be hasty now. Yeah. Do some choppity choppity. Choppity choppity choppity. Chop. Chop chop. Breakfasty. Breakfast. Okay, we got Dunkin' D's nuts. Dunkin' Donuts. Always got to have your D's nuts ready for the new day. The best part of the Family Ties theme song was, they have like, what would we do, baby, without our love? What would we do, baby, without our love? But at the end it goes, sha-la-la-la. That's like the best part where it goes, sha-la-la-la at the end. But the whole song is great, Like a sleepy 1980s sitcom bubblegum song. Yeah, like adult contemporary, I guess they would call it. I think the worst thing people do online, and I'm not talking about just like fat shaming and stuff like that, but when they see an old actress from that was super hot, like Justine Bateman from Family Ties from the 1980s, and then they write like mean stuff like, "Oh, you're old, you're ugly now," like even though they're like in their 60s or almost going towards 70s or something. That's really mean, you know. But I guess the joke's on them because everybody's gonna get old and die. Every motherfucker. As Jim Morrison said once, no one here gets out alive. Oh, I found the footage of the hostage release. Or is my computer on? Oh no, I'll do that joke later. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow when the hostage releases start. And I think this joke. Yeah, hopefully we win the $825,000. Man, yeah, that'd be nice in the bank, and then also put it in some money that can grow, and put it in some funds that can multiply dividends, investments, in other words. So that's what we'll try to do this week. I don't know if I'll be successful, but success in life is not guaranteed. But the ability to try is free and open. So that's what I'm going to do. Exercise the free will of trying to raise our fortunes in the world. God bless. Best of success. Oh, of course, a lot of prayers that everything works out this week. So just generally speaking, not just for myself, but for the world. So, peace.